If you're a tree surgeon and you're hungry for more jobs, you may be sick and tired of relying on word of mouth, you know, doing leaflet drops and that sort of thing. Now, if you've got a budget, and I mean an established business, you can't be. It's hard to do when you start up because of cash flow and stuff. But we've been helping this tree surgeon who's got a decent budget. To be fair, £500 a month. They want to invest into Google Ads, and they've recently just moved over to us because they were spending way too much with their lead generation provider, a couple of £1,000 a month. And so we're helping them migrate that situation to us by hopefully not dampening the demand, but also the lead quality is still there as well. So anyway, so since the November the 1st, 2025 to now February, we generated them 12 opportunities with a 75% conversion rate. So in other words, they've had 9 jobs off these leads. The other 3 opportunities are people that have got large trees. They need to save up a bit of money, so we're going to be speaking to them in sort of spring, summertime. So no lead or inquiry is left alone. We're pretty aggressive, but in a nice way, of actually getting the job from inquiry to visit to book job, and then cash in. So we've spent a grand total of £847 here on Google, and it's given us 12 opportunities. The 12 have come from simply running an ad on Google when someone's actually looking to get a tree surgeon. So I'm going to run through some stats right now behind Google Keyword Planner. So if you Now, this is the Google Keyword Planner. So essentially, every search that you do on the internet on Google, Google retain that information. Now, I'm looking at the Google Keyword Planner. So over the last sort of 12 months, so if we look at January 25 to December 25, across the UK, so not particular any area, so including Northern Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales, okay, I'm looking at the average monthly searches. These are people that have gone to Google and typed in tree surgeon near me, tree surgeons near me, tree surveyor near me, local tree surgeons near me. Now, this is obviously a month by month run through of the whole year, but if you look at sort of January 2025 was 14,800 people did a Google search for the term tree surgeon near me. However, a little bit of a plural, tree surgeons near me had only 6,600 searches. That's individual searches that have gone to Google and typed this in. Tree surveyor near me got averagely, again, goes up and down as you can see throughout the year. Start off in January right down to December, obviously seasonality. Really kicks off in sort of March, really good there. March, 480 people did a Google search for tree surveyor. Tree surveyor near me. So as you can see, we're running an ad right in front of somebody who's actually got a pain point in their garden or land. Now, obviously, this is the next column here is a 3-month change. Obviously, we're looking at 3 months. We're in February now, so obviously it's going to take the real winter months, so over Christmas, January and New Year. January into February. So it's not the best time to sort of do the 3-month change report here. As you can see on the next column across, the year to year is down by 19%, but the competition is still high. So in other words, there's still demand for tree surgeons in their area. Now, again, it all comes back to your budget. You do need this mindset of, listen, I'm not just going to judge it on a couple of months. As long as I can provide, I mean, this tree surgeon that we're talking about, he's spent, £800? He's speaking to their accounts department. They've had over £7,000 worth of invoiced work off these ads. So it's really, really powerful. It's a cash in, cash out situation, and they get paid on the day that they get the job done. So providing they can go and do the job in a reasonable time manner, then it's a cash flow positive situation. So if you'd like someone who knows tree surgeons and tree services and garden landscape businesses, and you would look to have someone do this for you. Again, we only work with one service in one area.
A year or so messing around with £100 job there, £100 job here. And yeah, now we're doing regularly more in the thousands than in the hundreds, which is good. To be honest, I initially was a bit like, I was like, I don't know if this is real or not. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much you asked me for, but I was like, I'll give you the money, and we'll see what happens. And I initially said to myself, I'll give you 3 months. Um, if I don't see any benefit from it, then I just won't carry it on. And yeah, now we're a year into it, and um, each month is better than the last. And yeah, all the leads are brilliant, really. I mean, obviously you get a few duds here and there, but that can't be helped from anyone's point of view. But the ones that do come through are solid, good quality leads. I've gone from being well, regularly last year at the start of the week. I wouldn't know what I was doing that week, and now we're booked right through month in advance solidly, and then bits and bobs. But I think what's good about you especially is it'll be I won't have had a reply for 2 months, and then you'll go back through the whole lead sheet, and you'll message them again, and then it will sort of reignite it, and they'll be like, oh yeah, actually I do want to go ahead with that quote, and well, I do want you to come and have a look. And now they're now in a better position for it or something. And so I think you definitely work as hard, if not harder than me, to get them, which is awesome. So I mean, the value for money is definitely there. Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really, really been great working with you, to be honest.